Now it's time to begin the May 13th board meeting. If you will stand for the pledge, please. We have Jessica Cartwright, the 10th grader at Hernando High School.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Jessica. Now it is time to approve the agenda. Are there any additions or deletions that need to be made? Seeing none, do you have a recommendation?
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve the agenda.
Mr. Usleton's recommendation, do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Make that motion.
Do I have a second? All in favor? Aye. Now it's time for the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Madam President. I've got two items today. We'll be recognizing some of our students in just a moment, but before we do that, I've given all of our board members a copy of the proposed bell schedule for our schools for the upcoming school year. This bell schedule will be much more closely aligned with the 2019-20 bell schedule than the one that we were following this past school year. If you remember, the Mississippi Department of Education cut down on the number of instructional minutes for the school year that we're currently in. As a result, we were able to adjust our bell schedules to accommodate for some needs that we have regarding COVID. However, this upcoming school year, the Mississippi Department of Education is returning everyone to the traditional amount of instructional minutes, which will necessitate for us to then go to this bell schedule, which will be the one that we have for basically the 2019-20 school year. You will see that on there, Lewisburg has Lewisburg Middle School is going to be just a little bit different than what it had been in the past because of the new location. The other Lewisburg schools might have a slight adjustment to it. All the other schools are very similar to where they were in the past, but I want to see if any questions about that before I recommend.
I don't have any questions, but I think it needs to be pointed out that we do this because of the buses. A lot of people don't understand why we have staggered times, so it has to do with their buses.
Correct. We got staggered times within each zone, and then we also have our early and late buses, and we have to make sure that our early schools can drop off and pick up in time to get the late schools in the afternoon. And obviously that helps with the amount of money that we're spending on buses throughout the district too.
Any other questions?
This time, Madam President, I'd like to recommend the board to approve the 2021-2022 bell schedule for the DeSoto School.
With Mr. Usleton's recommendation to approve the bell schedule, do I have a motion?
Yes.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Madam President. Next, we are excited today to recognize state champions from 4 of our high schools. We have individual winners that we would like to recognize, and we will start today with Center Hill High School. I'd like to ask Principal Doug Payne to please come forward to introduce. Let's say, Coach Jenkins, do you have anything you wanted to add about the state champions? Oh, sorry. You're good? Okay, great. All right. I think he was going to introduce Mr. Payne.
Appreciate y'all letting us come down here. I recognize we have 2 with one individual. I asked them if they had won state championship before. They had both won in different team events, and one with soccer. So this is their first individual as well. That's kind of special for them. I want to introduce our coaches real quick. Coach JJ Downs. He is our track coach. He has done this forever. This is his last year to do track. And so I know this is important to have a player do this year. And Coach Anthony Clark, he is our powerlifting coach. He's just getting started, so we'll be doing that for a while. And we're going to introduce our 2 champions this time. But first, the 5A state track 400-meter winner is Xavier Taylor. And our powerlifting champion in the 140-pound weight class is Amari Dawkins.
Picture coaches of Delta Mobile Day everybody. Great. Thank y'all. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, next up, we have Fernando High School, Principal Dwayne Case.
Good morning. Thank you all for having us this morning. We're excited to recognize our state champion. It is Miss Jessica Cartwright, and she won the state championship in the mile with a 5:21 mark, which is about a half mile for me. 3.5 mile in that time, and this is Jessica. She was part of our state championship cross country team 2 years ago as an 8th grader, and so this hopefully is the first or second of many. So we're excited to recognize her this morning. And our track coach is Mr. Colin Boone, and this is his first year working with track. He and one of our other coaches who couldn't be here this morning, but Coach Boone is our head track guy, and he's done a great job with them this year. We had a lot qualified for state this year, more than we've had in a long, long time. So I'm proud of what he's accomplished this year and to Jessica.
Congratulations. We have Lake Former High School, Principal Cadell Phillips.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, board. I'm here to recognize our track and our powerlifting team. Starting with our powerlifting team, we have Coach Crawford. And for our track team, we have Coach Ross. Untitled Chapter for the 123-pound class, we have Hedrick Harris. For the 5'8", 165-pound class, we have Jordan Martin. Our track team won the 4x1 100 relay. Tony McCray was not able to be here. He hurt his knee yesterday and now had to have surgery. And so we're going to recognize Tony McCray Jr. first. Then we have Chauncey Jackson. We have Keywan Garner. And for his second state championship this year, Jordan Martin.
Great job, guys. I'd like to get a picture. Oh. Right, great job. All right, next up, we have Lewisburg High School, Principal Chris Morgan.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thank y'all for having us here today. As we know, behind any great athlete is a great coach. We've got a couple of them here with us today, so I'd like to introduce Coach Parker. And Coach Holtz, come on out here. And our state champion in the 6A track long jump is Juliana Orberg.
All right, congratulations. Proud of our state champions, and as always, we're very thankful we were able to be in school this year and our student athletes to be able to compete in something that they're so passionate about. And so, great job of representing the school and our school district. Very proud of all that you've accomplished. At this time, we're about to move into the next portion of our board meeting. So if you would like to go, now would be a good time to exit. You're welcome to stay if you'd like to, but you're free to go. Thank y'all for coming in. That concludes the
Okay, now it's time for the attorney's report, Mr. Keith.
Yes, ma'am. There are two matters. One, I think, is a personnel performance matter that needs to be discussed in executive session. That potential litigation matter should also be discussed in executive session.
Now is the new business on the agenda. Item A is the final resolution to issue limited tax notes.
Yes, ma'am. On the 15th of April, we were adopting a resolution, stating the need to issue limited tax notes for the district. Deadline is passed for any objections, so we're requesting that we adopt the attached copy, which is in your packet, so that we can proceed with the issuance of the limited tax notes. And we want to make sure we say there will be no increase in millage, for us to issue these notes.
With Mr. Williams' explanation, we have a recommendation.
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve the final resolution to issue limited tax notes.
With Mr. Usleton's recommendation, do I have a motion to approve the final resolution?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Item B is final resolution to lease school facilities.
Yes, ma'am. The board, on April 1st, adopted a resolution stating the in-school facility for addition and renovation. The deadline is passed for any objections, so we're requesting to adopt the final resolution in the packet so that we can proceed with the issuance of the lease certificate.
Mr. Williams' explanation, do you have a recommendation?
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve the final resolution to lease school facilities.
With Mr. Usleton's recommendation, do I have a motion to approve the final resolution to lease school facilities? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Item C is SY 2021-2022 back to school. I like the sound of back to school.
That's right. As a result, at their board meeting on April 15th, the Mississippi Department of Education announced that COVID-19 academic policy changes will expire at the end of this current school. As a result, school districts are in the process of modifying their 2021-2022 academic plans in order to meet the requirements set forth by MD. In your packet, you will find a copy of our back-to-school plan and our alternate online learning plan, which will be an option for medically fragile students. We're asking that you approve both plans as written.
Based on Ms. Hasselman's explanation, you have a recommendation.
Madam President, I recommend the board to approve the 2021-2022 back to school.
Mr. Usleton's recommendation, you have a motion to approve the back to school. Do I have a second? All in favor? Aye. I need a motion for consideration of closed session to determine whether the board should enter executive session for the following matters: a personnel performance matter and a potential litigation. All in favor? Mr. Chase will come back and inform you whether we stay in executive session. The next recess meeting is Thursday, May 20th at 10 o'clock. Thank you. You think next week, right?